The opportunity seeking email means there's a potential job out there that's ready to be filled. We will send this email out to one contractor at a time to see who's available to do the project. We do ask that you respond to us within 24 hours. We need to know as fast as humanly possible, are you guys able to do this job? And more importantly, would you like to? There is no penalty whatsoever for turning a job down at any point. We would actually prefer that you turn a job down if you just can't get to it. We don't want to send a client, a contractor who's too busy or not really interested in the job at all. We'd rather you just say no and wait for the next one to come in. That opportunity is going to come in the form of an email that looks something like this. You're going to have the address on where the project's located. Again, we'll have already considered, your location, where it is you like to do projects, and base that off of the jobs that we send you. So more than likely, the address will work for you, but want to give you the option. We'll throw in here the scope of work. This is what the client has told us they'd like to have done. If the HUD consultant or home inspector's already been out there, we'll also have things in here that need to be done. So you just have to wait and see what we get. The project budget will be listed here. This is a budget. This is by no means what they are able to spend and what they might be willing to spend. If you've been in the contracting world long enough, you know that no one sticks to their budget. So just take this as a grain of salt, kind of a starter point to get things started. Below that, you're going to see the kind of purchase. Is this a new home purchase, a reno refi, or a cash? The reason we put this on here is because it kind of lets you know what the speed looks like of how fast we need to get to this job. Of course, we want to get to them all quickly, but if this pops up and it's a reno refi or a cash job, we aren't fighting with any kind of timeline. There's no contract that we're trying to hit. There's no specific date that it needs to be done. None of the above. So we have a little bit more leeway in reno refis and cash jobs. However, if it's a new home purchase, you know that this client is under contract. They've got a couple weeks for you to go check out the job and get them a bid back. So if it says new home purchase, that means speed is of the essence for sure. And then down here, we'll have additional information. This is going to be one of two things. It'll either be a Google Drive that sends you to more photos, videos, and drawings that tell you a little bit more about the project. Or it's going to be a link to a Zillow or a Trulia or whatever it might be that shows you what the house looks like. That means we don't have any additional photos on it, and unfortunately that's the best we'll be able to give you. So when we send you guys the opportunity email, again, we'd love to hear back within 24 hours. A simple "we can't do it" or a simple "we'll take it" will suffice. That's all we need. And again, to reiterate, there's no penalty for turning down a job. For turning down 2 jobs, 3 jobs, whatever it might be. There's no penalty. We would prefer that you turn a job down if you can't get to it or you don't want to do it, as opposed to taking the job on and then that client not having a great experience. So once the opportunity seeking is commenced and we found a contractor to take care of it, we then move on to the introduction.